I was picked up from high school at the age of 14 and married off to a 26-year-old man.
I had the handcuffs actually put on me to marry my rapist.
I was targeted as a vulnerable child and groomed. I suffered abuse, exploitation, entrapment, and manipulation.
Forced and child marriage is something people haven't talked about in the United States.
The concept of marriage, the concept that I was going to get married, was a conversation that we started to have right around the time I was maybe 11.
Where I was raised, I was groomed basically from infancy to become a wife and a mother.
My upbringing was so separated from boys and from men. I had very little interaction. Boys and men make a blessing every morning, thanking God for not making them a non-Jew or a slave or a woman. You're not going to find your own husband. The matchmaker is going to find you a match.
We were taught to kind of obey without questioning. My dad sat me down and told me that you're not allowed to have sex out of marriage. You're going to get married.
A forced marriage is one that takes place without the full and free consent of one or both parties. And it typically involves one or more elements of force or fraud or coercion.
As a young person, or even as a 25-year-old, if you've grown up in that same household and you don't have a lot of independence, those threats are incredibly powerful. They're often the ones that get people to give in.
To be told that really that's not what your heart's desire is and that you're just lying is crushing.
What we're talking about is forced consummation, which is rape. And honestly, I don't think a lot of people think about that when they think about forced marriage.
At any moment, someone can just barge in and take your body.
When you're a kid and then you're forced into something, you don't know why it's wrong.
When he first threatened to kill me, he would describe to me in detail how he was going to kill me. And it was very graphic and very scary. And I said to him, I have tasted life without you, and it is sweet. You're not coming back. I filed for divorce soon thereafter.
End child marriage now! And will tell you how!
We have to pass legislation in all 50 states.
We can do this by finally ending early forced child marriage, an unjust, unfair, and archaic practice that is severely affecting the very core of our nation, the children of America.
Child marriage is not just a problem that occurs in countries on the other side of the globe, but it happens right here in our own very backyard.